Spawn, 2019. 5 reasons you should watch the reboot film. Famed comic book writer Todd McFarlane will be bringing back the dark and gritty into the superhero movie genre with his upcoming reboot project of Spawn. With the release date that is yet to be announced, here are 5 reasons why you should watch out for this superhero flick. Number 5. A much darker tone. McFarlane, whose other popular comic book creations include Marvel's Spider-Man and Venom, is bringing his 90s legendary anti-hero, Spawn, back into the big screen. The Canadian artist has been teasing this project for years already, but now, recent reports seem to indicate that a reboot film is now under development. And while there isn't much to know about the upcoming Spawn movie, the details that McFarlane recently gave revealed that it could be darker and grittier than what it already was. In an interview with Nerdist, the father of 3 said that he'd like his new movie to veer away from the usual lighthearted formula found in most superhero films nowadays. In his exact words, he said that Spawn is going to be this dark, ugly 2 hours worth of movie, devoid of any fun and humor. This shouldn't necessarily come as a big surprise, especially among avid fans of the franchise. The Detroit-born hero has always been known to have this dark, joyless disposition. As such, the film is expected to get an R rating right off the bat. Number 4. Collaboration with Blumhouse Productions. McFarlane envisioned his film to have this rated R horror movie vibe. Working with him on this matter is none other than Blumhouse Productions. The decision to tie up with the horror house couldn't be more perfect. In a separate interview, McFarlane revealed that the film's budget only runs around $10 to $12 million, the majority of which comes from his own pocket. This is kind of modest, especially when being compared to mega franchises from Warner Brothers or Marvel Studios. Blumhouse, with its head Jason Blum, has an impeccable track record in releasing box office smashing features that were actually made under a tight budget ranging from $100,000 to $10 million at most. In 2007's Paranormal Activity, for example, the studio shelled out a meager $15,000, which then later grossed $200 million in the box office. McFarlane knew that Spawn wouldn't fit in larger studios, which would often need high overheads. Number 3. Jamie Foxx as the titular hero? Critically acclaimed actor Jamie Foxx is on board for the project. Foxx, who won his Oscar trophy for Best Actor in the film Ray, will be donning the cape as Hellspawn. Hellspawn is a race of supernatural beings that made a pact with the ruler of Hell to be granted nearly infinite powers and passage back to Earth. In exchange, they will lead Satan's army. Most Hellspawns were once humans like the alter ego of Fox's character, Al Simmons. It is yet to be known if the movie will delve into Simmons' origin story, like what director Mark A.Z. Dipp did in the 1997 original film, where it sees the acts of Michael Jai White as the titular hero. And while the first film adaptation wasn't exactly memorable, having been heavily panned by critics, White did make history as the first African-American actor to portray a major comic book superhero in a major motion picture.
See you in hell, Al.
Number 2. Jeremy Rayner as Twitch Williams. Jeremy Rayner is no stranger to superhero movies. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that he played Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, in Marvel's Avengers movies. Soon enough, the 48-year-old Oscar-nominated actor will once again be at the forefront of another cinematic universe. According to reports, Rayner will take on the role of Maximilian Twitch Williams, an NYPD homicide detective. In the comics, he has a partner, Sam Burke. Both detectives work together with Spawn in putting down bad guys. Rayner couldn't be more perfect for the part, at least from what we know of the actor's roles in the big screen. Interestingly, his character in the upcoming film is an excellent marksman. He is considered to be the brains of the partnership, and despite his small size, he is feared because of his ability to shoot guns with extreme accuracy and efficiency. It remains to be seen if the Spawn reboot will add in Sam Burke, as it is hard to see them without their other half. Regardless, reports indicate that the film will focus on Twitch as its main character. And number 1, under the direction of Todd McFarlane himself. McFarlane's undying passion for his beloved franchise is quite evident with how long he held on the project. He has remained enthusiastic about it for more than 2 decades. and now that it is here, it couldn't be more appropriate for him to be at the helm of everything. The recent updates indicate that McFarlane has already completed the script for the movie. And while the piece is yet to gain general approval from the stakeholders of the film, McFarlane maintained that he won't necessarily be giving in to everyone's demands, so much so that it could drastically change the entire narrative. "If I have to change it too much, I'll just walk away from it all," he said in an interview. To fully secure creative control of the project, McFarlane is going to direct the film. Even more impressive is the fact that this will be his first time to do it. In the meantime, there's no news yet of the potential release date of the film, although it is heard that initial production will kick off sometime later in 2019. Are you excited for the Spawn reboot film? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.